morning, friends. We are now on our way for Kudremukh trek. This is the second highest peak in Western Ghats of Karnataka. And after a walk of maybe 5 minutes from the nearby place where we have our breakfast, we have reached the forest check post. Let me show you. This is the forest check post. And here's something. I love Kudremukh. And one side is 9 kilometers, no? 9 kilometers. This you can see here. It's 9 kilometers written here. And you need to take a guide. Mr. Sadiq is with us today as a guide for Kudremukh. It is compulsory to take a guide. And my friend Shyam is there with us for this whole trek as well as for whole week or other trek. Shyam, please let us know about this trek.
Hi guys. So this trek at Kudremukh is the second highest in Karnataka. Total distance is about 18 kilometers. So as you see, 1892 meters above the sea level. So something like 6,200 feet. Moderate trek. So very enjoyable. Supposed to be the beautiful trek in among all the treks in Karnataka. So hope you guys have a nice time.
Okay. And what are the forest permissions and all those things?
This anti-poaching camp is here, so we'll have to pay the fees of some 525 rupees plus the guide fees, and then we have to go with a local guide, which is mandatory to be taken along with us. Okay, and there are certain times, starting time and ending time, so you have to be well within that time to get back. And later on, you will have a check for all the plastics you are carrying; it is accounted, and then on that end of the trek you will have to show them and then pay the fees and go. In case anything is missing, you will have to be penalized for that.
Okay.
So you have to follow the instructions of other local guide about that going beyond the trail or any other point. So he will be responsible for your coming back after the trek here.
Okay. Thank you. And today with us is Supriya,
So sometime
busy in taking photographs. Chale? Yes.
Kudremukh trek can be divided into three sections. The first section is the trail from forest office to Ontimara 2, that is Lone Tree, is a gradual ascent in the forest and on the grassland. The second section is the trek from Ontimara 2 to final stretch, which has a steeper ascent. And the third section is the ridge walk from the final section to the peak.
That is Kudremukh. Yeah, Shyam, tell me about this.
you make a picture of this tree.
Yeah.
On the way back, when people are trying to keep asking how far is the finish.
Okay.
So, see this tree? That means less than 1 kilometer to the end of the trek.
Oh,
So
great.
just remember this tree.
The trekking season for Kudremukh is from June to February. In other months, that is from March to May, the trek remains closed for trekkers due to scares of forest fire in summer and the lightning strikes in pre-monsoon season. Kudremukh Peak has a unique structure that looks like a horse face from the side. The structure is visible after an hour of trekking from the forest office. This looks closer, but there is another 3 hours of trekking to reach that point. You have to trek through Shola forest to reach the Kudremukh peak. Shola is a local name for grassland and shrublands that are visible in Western Ghats. When you come out of Shola forest, you see a spectacular view of rolling hills around you. of the fascinating parts of this section is the waterfalls and small streams. You have to cross many streams on the way to the peak. Sometimes you may have to wet your shoes while crossing.
Oh, yes, have. This point is known as One Tree Point, and there are some benches also for trekkers to have rest. So now, after almost 3 hours of treacherous climb, we have reached to a place which would be the last 15 minutes will take. And I was speaking to Shyam now,
Right.
and he said now the height is
Right now we are in 1724 meters.
1724 meters into 3.2. So it will be
Close to 6,000.
close to 6,000.
Total height is 6,200 है. अभी distance covered is 8.47.
Okay.
9 हो जाएगा पंप से
ऊपर तक 9 हो जाएगा. So now the last patch of Kudremukh climb starts. Just 2 minutes and 10 feet away from the peak. And we did it. Yes, at the top of Kudremukh. Here comes Shyam and Supriya to the top of second highest peak of Western Ghats of Karnataka, Kudremukh. Welcome, welcome. Just 10 feet away from the top. Yes.
Kudremukh is declared as one of the 34 biological hotspots of the world because of its tropical biological richness. It is one of the best places to visit in Karnataka. The Kudremukh National Park is spread out across 600 square kilometers in Chikkamagaluru and Dakshin Kannada districts. Kudremukh houses a variety of wildlife such as Malabar giant squirrel, gaur, porcupine, jackal, mungus, wild dog, common langur, etc. The park is home for a variety of birds. Over 200 species of the birds reside or visit during the migratory season to the forest of Kudremukh.
We are reaching back to forest rest house. This would be the end of the trek. It's almost 3:30 now. We had started at 7:35 from this place, reaching back at 3:30.
If you have been to a lot of treks in the Himalayas and are looking for something different, then this is the perfect place for you to explore. On the other hand, if you are a newbie and haven't been on many treks, then Kudremukh trek is the perfect way to start.
The last 6 kilometers from Rajagowda's house to main road was very bad and only 4-wheel drive vehicle can go on this road.
Bad roads.
Mullayyangiri is the base of Kudremukh National Park. There are many homestays available for visitors and trekkers. Rajagowda's homestay is nearest to the forest checkpost. We had delicious breakfast of kadbu with sambar and chutney at Rajagowda's homestay. For packed lunch, we were provided puliogre, that is tamarind rice, in steel tiffin boxes.
In Kudremukh, forest department is very strict in single use of plastic articles. There is a thorough checking of bags at forest office. You are not allowed to take mineral water bottles, chikkis with wrappers, ORS sachets, etc. One can take a big tiffin and open the chikkis from the wrappers, put the ORS in the water. You are not allowed to take any sort of knife, lighter, etc.
The end of the trek could not be better than refreshing dip in waterfall at Mullayyangiri.